Penn State.
Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the SEC.
Nah, that's a fact. Definitely.
For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
Can't afford to turn my ball over like I've been doing. I've been throwing at least 2 interceptions.
Been throwing at least 2 interceptions a game. Oh, he quit. He messaged me and said he didn't quit. Sent me a friend request, said he's gonna run it back later.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
They got the quarterback. Here's the quarterback over there is the difference maker in this game. They running backs like 5'2". And he getting the ball. Not working ball.
With the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Great job by the DB, seeing where the ball's going and breaking it. And none of that sounds stupid. Of course he's supposed to do that. But a lot of times the angles you take are sometimes compromised and leaves you.
That's what it was. Going back left like that hurt
to
me.
the football and swatting it on the ground.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. The tackle
Weak
is
ass arm.
He's got it first and goal from the 6.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw.
Ain't no way he didn't not supposed to catch that in stride and go. That arm is weakest.
Let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Vandergrift. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
My man, DK.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Going for the return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Neal. Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He hurls one deep down the left side.
No, what are you doing?
Good play downfield by
Oh
the
my
DB.
goodness! But when you really need AIs to do something like that, they're nowhere around. But when you got it, they want to just smack it out your hand.
Makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong.
Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
Gets it in. Touchdown,
Why is he so outside? So inside?
You not love the guts of this
That's what the
offense.
safety's for.
It's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touch.
Shit.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass, it's Vandergrift. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field.
Oh, they gave me plenty of time. My wide receivers got to get open.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
They'll try to pick up the first.
Oh my God, they're just bumping me. I can't.
A 4th down stop.
That's me.
Time for one more snap before the end of the
my old line just stopped me from getting it. I couldn't do nothing.
On the option. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
I don't know why I ran to the right like that.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball.
Come on, man.
25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Vandergrift. And the pass is charged loose by the hit.
Oh, it's one of them days, huh?
Probably the
Oh, yeah, that's in his hands, too. It's not, yeah, he's supposed to catch that.
Ball's at the 25. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Ah, yeah.
And they'll close in on him after a good return
Ooh.
on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just a short pass to the tight end.
They catching everything. Hold on to everything, though.
To keep him from getting to the first down marker. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. And he's got it. Touchdown,
wow.
Jayhawk.
That's me, too. That's on me. I got to stay back there where I'm at.
And the extra point.
But I'm thinking 8 yards. He's right there in the middle. Dude is right there in the middle of the field. I had to go pick him up.
And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts.
Wow.
Take some of that pressure off.
Like, why is he throwing it so far in front of him, though?
This squad going into halftime.
Quarterback trash,
And this
too.
quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Fires to the wideout.
Good hands, Steve.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Quarterback checking off. To the air on first down. Looking left. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He's going for it all. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Right, great little run. Listen, it wasn't get the first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
On second down, wants to throw it. Looking for the score.
Ah, too much.
Into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Damn, and he caught that.
Just snatched the ball out of the air and
That gotta be a knockdown or something. That's crazy. He catches that and I'm jumping into him. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know what to do.
Linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assigned. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Oh, man. We beating ourselves, but it's like we playing good, too, at the same time. It's weird as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. A strike downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Sends it downfield. And he gets the...
Oh, my God. And he caught that, too. Come on, bro. What we doing? What we doing? This is not the same. Like, they not giving us the same shit. What?
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move.
We're supposed to be over there.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around, and there was just a lot of open grain, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down.
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Intercepted in the end zone. Bringing it back.
Take the field goal. Just take the field goal. We're not scoring anyway. I'm fucked up right now, bro. Just take the field goal. Definitely ain't getting the ball back neither. Yeah, I forgot about that. That would have changed my whole perspective. I forgot we wasn't getting the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
There's just so much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs, too. So much offensive volume. This defense needs to worry about.
Oh my God, yo, we just can't do nothing right. This is one of those type games.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. A handoff, keep working on that clock.
Yo, what?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big...
He had to do right down the middle of the field. That's what I was looking at the whole time. I wasn't even...
This is 4-minute offense.
It was a touchdown for sure.
Trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense.
The game is over. I just want to get this. I'm guessing too. Fuck it.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
The Jayhawks in the hurry up. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Touchdown. The quarterback sneak.
That's sad. There's nothing you can do with that. It's going to be a guaranteed 2 yards every time. That's sad.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back to throw. It's Daniels. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on.
It was more defense, horrible defense than offense.
They'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That's just a little window dressing as this game is over. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.